Hi, my name is Dr. Aaron Hilliard. I'm the Director of the Duval County Health Department's Environmental Health and Safety Division. Today, I would like to address some public health issues associated with brownfield sites. What is the relationship between brownfields and public health? Brownfields are typically commercial or industrial properties that are idle or abandoned, underused, or not considered for development because of possible contamination. These properties have a significant impact on local economies and property development. Examples of brownfields include former manufacturing facilities, gas stations, dumps, and small businesses such as printers or dry cleaner sites. With any brownfield, the possibility of contamination should be carefully evaluated in order to protect people from exposure to hazardous substances. Local health departments, in conjunction with the state health department, can have a strong role in supporting the redevelopment efforts while assuring the protection of public health. The primary goals of the Brownfields Redevelopment Act are to improve public health and reduce environmental hazards on existing commercial and industrial sites that are abandoned or underused due to these hazards. However, brownfields may have broader health impacts that may be of more immediate concern to the community, including these three items: safety, social and economic factors, environmental health. Let's talk a little bit about safety. Abandoned structures, open foundations, other infrastructure or equipment, vandalism, other controlled substances that may be on a site, such as illegal drug labs. Social and economic factors, blight, crime, vagrants. These things can reduce property values, reduce tax base. Environmental health. Potential environmental dangers can be biological, physical, or chemical. Redeveloping brownfields is a good public health practice. It prevents exposure to hazardous substances, eliminates physical hazards, and improves the overall quality of life for the surrounding community. How could contamination affect people's health? For contamination to affect people's health, two conditions must occur. The first is the level of contamination is high enough to be hazardous to human health. The second one, the person must come into contact or be exposed to the contamination. People might be exposed by walking on the site, by weighing carrying contamination off of the site, or by drinking groundwater adversely affected by the site. This can happen before, during, or after redevelopment. If these two conditions are not occurring, there is little chance that people's health could be affected. If these two conditions do exist, there still often needs to be further investigation to determine the size of the problem and to determine how to best deal with it. I would like to take a minute and address the concept of site-specific cleanup target levels. The state of Florida has some of the most protective laws, rules, and regulations in place to protect the public's health. In many cases, the state of Florida requires the cleanup of soil and water to standards that are more protective than the ones set by the federal government. The Duval County Health Department, in partnership with the Environmental Protection Agency, the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, and the Florida Department of Health, work to ensure the health and safety at brownfield sites.